This is going to be a 4-minute challenge, David. Most of the challenges are quite quick, but it's putting you under pressure as well. The time's important. So about 4 minutes we'll give you. And what I want you to do is quite a challenging thing. It's can you build a model of your how lockdown feels to you? This COVID lockdown. How does that feel to you? And can you represent that in Lego?
Yes, I can. So I have built my lockdown experience.
Great.
Do you want me to talk?
Yeah. So this is the sharing bit. This is where you share your what your design means. So this is your experience of lockdown. Yeah.
Yeah. So I have two little bits. Cause I think there's two aspects really to my lockdown experience. So the first bit I think probably is quite common experience for people. Like that's just me.
Yeah.
There in my room, although my head is on the wrong way. But apart from that, so basically, I live in a shared house, and so sort of my challenge is like really all I've got is this bedroom that I'm in now. So I've got to work and sleep and relax here, and so that is kind of just a representation of that. I'm sure that's quite a common experience for a lot of people, and I think that, like, so sort of like the walled-in-ness, and sort of like like the bit in the middle, like the one block in there sort of represents the fact that that it is just the one place that I'm doing everything.
Okay. Yeah.
So secondly, the other feature of lockdown. It's a little bit more. I had to think a little bit more creatively about this one.
Yeah.
So the other major aspects of lockdown is that I've used it to sort of improve my physical fitness.
Right.
So I've used it as an excuse because a lot of the reason why I've sort of shied away from gyms and exercise over the last few years is the hassle that's involved in. It's not it's personal. It's not the going to the gym or doing the exercise. It's all the hassle around it, like getting ready for it, getting changed, going out to do it, right? And so lockdown has eliminated all of that.
So tell me about the bricks. What do they represent in terms of that then?
So I was thinking about, because I've been doing a lot of things. So I've got some dumbbells in, and I've been running. So my first thought was, okay, I need to create something that represents like the road, or like road running along the pavement. So that's why I had these two tracks.
Okay.
But then I thought about the other stuff as well. So initially, like the orange bits were going to represent dumbbells for doing weight training. So there was that, and then I thought I'm doing lots of other stuff as well. So all the other little exercises I'm doing are the little blocks.
Right.
And then I look. Sorry.
Hold
so
up.
Little block.
Right, that's it. Turn it around. Okay. So the two tracks and the blocks. Oh, the dumbbells there. Yeah.
Yeah, and so then I was looking for other things, and I saw the ladder. I think that's a ladder. Okay. I'm interpreting it as a ladder. The little bit there. Yeah. And so I thought that is sort of like the difficulties getting out, doing it. And once you start exercising, or once I start an 8-mile run or something, I will finish it. So that is kind of like the hardest bit, is getting changed and putting all my like ankle braces on that I need. So that is the ladder. And so those are the two main components of my lockdown experience, if you like.
One of the interesting things about once you've created that sort of physical object is now that we all know what those mean, and hopefully people watching the podcast will now know what you mean by, well, that block there means isolation. You've talked about some actually quite personal, emotional things in there, personal struggles, and I imagine if I'd got you to write them on a flip chart, you might not have talked about them in such an emotional way.